The announcement of Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman's divorce after 19 years of marriage sent ripples through the entertainment world, leaving fans and observers alike grappling with a sense of bewilderment. What had appeared to be a rock-solid union, often portrayed as the epitome of enduring love in Hollywood, unraveled in a manner that seemed abrupt and without clear warning signs. Yet, peeling back the layers reveals a narrative far more complex than a simple case of drifting apart. According to those in the inner circle, the catalyst for this split lies not in some dramatic betrayal or irreconcilable clash of lifestyles, but in a series of impulsive and uncharacteristic decisions made by the country music icon himself. These choices, insiders suggest, point to a deeper personal turmoil that has been bubbling beneath the surface for some time, ultimately tipping the scales toward dissolution. At the heart of this story is Keith Urban, the 57-year-old Australian-born singer whose gravelly voice and heartfelt lyrics have made him a staple in country music. Known for hits like The Fighter, Urban has built a career on themes of redemption, love and personal struggle. Ironic, perhaps, given the real-life battles he now faces in his private world. The divorce filing marked not just the end of a chapter in his romantic life but also highlighted a pattern of recent behaviors that those close to him describe as erratic and out of character. Imagine a man who has spent decades crafting an image of stability and sobriety suddenly veering off course. It's this shift that insiders attribute to a midlife crisis, a phenomenon that strikes at the core of identity and purpose, especially for someone whose life has been defined by the stage lights and the roar of adoring crowds. One of the most telling indicators of this internal upheaval came earlier in the year, when Urban made the shocking decision to part ways with several longtime band members. These weren't mere employees, they were collaborators who had journeyed with him for over 2 decades, sharing the highs of sold-out tours and the lows of creative droughts. Firing them wasn't framed as a professional realignment or a necessary evolution of his sound. It was, according to sources, an impulsive act born from a place of restlessness and dissatisfaction. Picture the scene. A rehearsal hall in Nashville, the city that has become synonymous with Urban's success, where bonds forged in late-night sessions and cross-country halls are severed with little explanation. This move, insiders confide, was the first overt sign of the midlife reckoning that would soon engulf his personal life. It spoke volumes about a man questioning his foundations, seeking change not through thoughtful transition but through abrupt severance. But the dismissals were merely the prelude to a more profound struggle. The re-emergence of addiction issues that Urban had valiantly battled and seemingly conquered years ago. For those unfamiliar with his backstory, Urban's path to sobriety was nothing short of heroic. He entered rehab early in his career, a move that not only saved his professional trajectory but also became a cornerstone of his public persona, a testament to resilience that resonated deeply with fans facing their own demons. Sobriety wasn't just a personal victory, it was a shared narrative, woven into songs that spoke of second chances and the fragility of grace. To hear now that those shadows have crept back, casting doubt over his judgment and emotional steadiness, is heartbreaking. Insiders whisper that this relapse, subtle at first but insidious in its progression, has eroded the trust that once anchored his marriage. It's not about dramatic rock-bottom moments captured in tabloid headlines. Rather, it's the quiet erosion, the missed family dinners, the withdrawn silences, the unreliability that seeps into everyday rhythms. This resurgence of old vices didn't occur in isolation. It intertwined with the dynamics of his relationship with Nicole Kidman, the luminous Australian actress whose career spans blockbusters and intimate dramas. Kidman, ever the picture of poise and professionalism, has long been Urban's anchor, her unwavering support a quiet force in his life. Their union, forged in 2006, was a blending of worlds, her high-gloss Hollywood allure meeting his raw, rootsy country charm. They built a life together in Nashville, raising 2 daughters, Sunday Rose, now 17, and Faith Margaret, 14, while navigating the relentless demands of their respective industries. From red carpets to ranch life, they projected an image of harmony, a happy couple act, that masked the fissures growing beneath. Insiders emphasize that the problems weren't born overnight. They simmered, fed by the pressures of fame, the isolation of touring schedules, and the unspoken resentments that accumulate when one partner's struggles overshadow the other's sacrifices. Urban's decision to pull the plug, as described by those close to the situation, was the culmination of this slow burn. It wasn't a mutual unraveling or a tearful negotiation. It was a unilateral choice, delivered with the same impulsivity that characterized his recent professional shakeups. One can only imagine the weight of that moment, the quiet Nashville home, once filled with laughter and music, now echoing with finality. Kidman, thrust into the role of primary caregiver, has retreated to their family residence with the girls, creating a semblance of normalcy amid the chaos. The parenting agreement, meticulously outlined in legal documents, reflects a pragmatic approach to co-parenting. 306 days annually with their mother, a figure that underscores her role as the emotional and logistical mainstay, and a mere 59 with their father. This disparity isn't punitive, it's a reflection of realities: Urban's touring commitments, his need for space to confront his issues, and the priority of shielding two impressionable teens from adult turmoil.